Marrying a foreigner was something that I never even considered, but everything changed quite dramatically when I got introduced to this Indian man and to his country, India. No, it wasn't a story of blind love. I was fully aware of what I was doing. Let me take you back a few years to when it all started. I met Anurag in Poland during a Christmas celebration at my sister's place. We just greeted each other and talked a little bit, but at that point, not much happened between us. But things changed 6 months later when we ended up meeting again. This time around, we started to see each other more frequently.
At that point, what struck me about Karolina was her intelligence, which was hidden behind her innocent, childlike face. I don't know why, but I had a strong feeling that she was the girl that I was looking for. But there was a big problem. She was all set to go to London, while on the other hand, in a few days' time, I had my flight back to India. So basically, I had around 2 weeks to make her aware of the emotions that I was starting to feel towards her. And somehow, I also sensed that if she were to go to London for a few years, she and I would never be together.
Yes, I had quite different plans for my life at that time. Having a boyfriend or getting into a relationship in Poland was the last thing on my mind, as I was going to fly to the UK in a few days' time. The idea was to work in London for some time, and then eventually return to Poland and possibly work for Rolls-Royce, who are planning to open a big manufacturing facility in Poland. As a production engineer, my career seemed pretty secure. But guess what? Destiny had something else in store for me. Just 2 days before our potential goodbye, Anurag asked me if I would consider coming to India to travel and cancel or postpone the idea of going to London. I agreed to his proposal, and that is when I realized that I was falling in love. Yes, I was finally going to the airport, but not to go to London. My destiny and my destination were India. The country took my breath away. Kind, accommodating, and accepting behavior of people, hospitality, rich and diverse cultures. From India, we came back to Europe again. Anurag proposed to me in Venice, and this was the picture that was taken right after he presented me the ring. In Poland, I told my friends and family about our wedding plans. My immediate family members were very welcoming of our relationship. However, some relatives were upset that I was marrying a Hindu. After all, why a girl like me, who was born and raised in Poland, would choose to marry someone from a different culture, religion, and ethnicity? But of course, that didn't matter to me. I knew who I was getting married to. Anurag has a strong personality, but he is very caring and generous. He has traveled extensively in India and around the world. His passion for fitness and a healthy lifestyle inspired me to pursue yoga and an Ayurveda-based lifestyle. I liked how he treats others with respect, especially those who are elderly or less privileged. The impact that the beautiful Indian ethos, values and wisdom had on me was so profound that it helped me in understanding myself better and helped me become a better human being. The close-knit family bond in Anurag's family was so fascinating. This picture was taken when I met Anurag's mother for the first time. From day one, she treated me as if I were her own daughter. We had 2 wedding ceremonies, one in India and the other in Poland. Today we are happily married and have a child. We are doing our best to expose him to the best of both cultures. Before I sign off today, we would like to share something with you. From the very bottom of our hearts, we both want to thank you for your support and love. We know that we are not able to respond to all the comments, but we do our best to read them. And if you want to familiarize yourself with my work, please find time to go through every episode of these 2 playlists. I'm currently working on the 9th episode of Should India Follow the West Blindly series, and the episode will be released in a couple of days. So once again, thank you for your time, and I hope to see you again.